All right, so everybody, the moment of truth is here. So the new owner of the puppy's here. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. She's gonna give you a little throwback of how she had dogs. I believe that they were her mother's dogs. They were her mother's dogs, and we just happened to meet each other. She wanted the dog, and then we'll go into more detail. We'll take pictures. I'll also put this with the video. I appreciate all of you. I know she appreciates it. Um, this is like a moment that I've been waiting for. So anyway, so I will introduce her. She's okay. Her name's December.
Hi, I'm December. So, like he said, I grew up with dogs. From the time that I was in second grade and living with my aunt. My aunt had dogs. Then we got our own place when I was in fourth grade, and my mother got a phone call on her birthday, and we ended up getting two dogs. We had to let one of them go. He got way too aggressive and territorial, but we kept one, and we had him for 15 years before age finally caught up with him, and we had to make that sad decision. And then I moved in with my fiance, and we had his dog, which was also his mother's dog, plus her other dog, and we lived with them until 2 years ago when she died and we had to get rid of them. And I have been looking for a dog and puppy since, because the family's just not complete without a four-legged critter in the house.
So what kind of dogs were they?
So Bandit, which was my mother's dog, was a whole congregation of things. Black Lab, Blue Heeler, primarily Husky, Saint Bernard, German Shepherd mix.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
My aunt has always had Rottweilers. So I've grown up with them my whole entire life. And then my mother-in-law's dogs one was a German Shepherd Chow mix, and then the other one was a mini Whippet mix. I don't know what the other one.
So what
was.
do you feel about the stereotype about pit bulls? Do you feel like the stereotype is totally off?
It is off. It has absolutely nothing to do with the breed. Just like Rottweilers. Like I said, my aunt's had Rottweilers her whole life.
Correct.
It does not matter about the breed. It matters about the owner, how they are trained, how they are raised, how they are kept. If you abuse a dog, if you keep a dog locked up, if you neglect food or water, they're going to turn aggressive. If you teach them to be aggressive, they're going to be aggressive.
She's perfect. I love it. So you've been looking for a dog for how long?
2 years.
And dogs are expensive nowadays, right?
Dogs are very expensive. Dogs are horrendously expensive. You have cut me a great offer and deal here. The next best thing that I had heard was for a 2-year-old at $800 that they just didn't want anymore.
So so she explained her story to me. She explained everything to me. So what she did was she made a donation towards the other puppies, and that's how she's receiving a puppy today. She donated a puppy, and or she donated X amount to puppies. So it was definitely not no $800. It was way less. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this because the puppies deserve a good home. They don't deserve to be locked up inside of a shelter. They don't deserve to be locked up inside of a rescue. Then again, it's 2025, and can you believe if you call a rescue, they're packed. They can't take them. If you call a shelter, they can't take them. So I took them.
And 9 out of 10 times they're killing another dog to make the spot for yours.
Exactly. Every time you go on TikTok, every time you go on YouTube, every time it's, well, this dog thought he had a home. Dude, no, if the dog needs a home, you contact me. I will find the dog a home. This goes out to every major company. It doesn't matter what company you are. It doesn't matter what shelter, what rescue. It doesn't matter what state. It may matter what country. It all depends. I mean, it all depends. I mean, I will do my due diligence, but for any, I live in the state of Florida, so if anybody out there needs a place to try to find, it needs to rehome their dog, their puppy, it doesn't matter. You can say it's aggressive. I'm going to show you that it's not aggressive. You can say that it's a bad dog. There's no such thing. I'm going to show you that it's a good dog. And I will find it the right home. It might take me a little bit. I may need to take the dog myself so I can help the dog, so I can turn around and find a new home for it, because I can't tell. For instance, I couldn't tell December about somebody else's dog if I don't know the dog myself. But there's no reason to be giving the dog up. There's no reason to be chaining a dog to a highway. You heard about that during the hurricane? That a guy chained. Yes. So during, I believe it was Hurricane Milton, or was it Eileen? How do you say it?
Eileen.
Yeah, Eileen. Okay. One of them, somebody tied a dog to a guardrail. Luckily, a police officer found the dog and saved the dog, and the dog is doing very well. No, that is a no. I don't care. My email is on here. My Facebook is on here. I believe my TikTok is on here. There's always ways to get in touch with me.
And for those that don't know, it does not matter the situation, state of emergency or not, that is still animal abuse, and it is a criminal offense that is punishable by fines and jail time.
Correct. You wouldn't tie your child, right? I mean, maybe you would, but if you did...
If you do, you deserve to be behind the bars.
Exactly. You don't abuse a dog. And the whole point of me doing this, because I know this breed, people stereotype, people use for the wrong reasons. I've had people offer me X amount for certain reasons. No. If you have bad vibes, if I can't do a background check, if I don't know your first and last name, if you're only willing to give me your first name, if you're only willing to give me a letter, no, it's
You're
not
hiding
happening.
something
You're
that you don't
not
want.
getting one of these dogs. So, also, she also knows if she can, for whatever reason, if she falls short on something, she can always reach out to me. I will make sure that she gets it for the puppy. This is a lifelong thing. This is not just a, hey, here's a puppy, go about your business. No, it doesn't matter. She has my phone number. She has all my contact. I believe she's also on the YouTube as well as a subscriber. She's more than welcome to reach out to me. That's
one reason why I'm so glad that he just happened to come through where I work.
Right.
And that I'm so glad that he did, because that's been the biggest holdup is I've struggled financially, and that was the first thing I told him. My thing is I don't have the money to buy food. That's not fair to the dog.
Correct.
And I don't want that. And when he told me that, that's really what was the deal breaker. I'm like, okay.
So I did manage to get one sponsor that will cover the food. So it's a plus. Plus, I've also found other avenues to be able to find food, to be able to find any kind of help that I need, or that anybody that gets one of my puppies, to get them the help if they need it. If they're doing everything they can, and times are tough for everybody, but trust me, I got 14 of them, 14, 15, 16, 17, I got 17, I got 14 puppies, now going to be 13, and I got 3 big dogs. And the big dogs, they eat me at a house at home. And I have a child, and I have a pregnant fiance, so I know what struggling is all about. And I also work a full-time job. So by meeting her, it was just, it was a blessing by God. Why? I love the puppies, but I want them to have a home. I want them to experience it. So she has children. I have a child, so the puppies know children. And to be able to put their life back together, to be able to give them something to hold on to, that's more cherishable than anything in the world. So we will be going inside shortly, and we will be letting her see the puppies, and then the puppy will pick her. She's not going to pick the puppy's going to pick her.
You don't pick the puppy. That is part of the biggest reason why animals tend to not listen and not be trainable and or turn aggressive. You let the dog choose you. If you choose the dog and it doesn't want you, it's not going to listen to you.
That's right.
No matter what.
So that's just a word of advice. If you go to get a puppy, let the puppy choose you. She's not the only one that told me. I knew that right from the get-go. She's not the only one that said it. Another person said it, and it really touched me. Why? Because they know the dogs. They know what it's all about. They understand it. You have to have a connection with a dog. Now, she could walk in here and not one dog like her. That's how this could work. But I know that these dogs are going to love it. Why? Because since they've been born, I've been teaching, I've been showing them love. Well, you guys have been seeing every minute of it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. And there's going to be a lot more to it. So stay tuned.